question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Evans. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Georgia's offense will get the first crack at it here. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was...
He's going to take a shot right away. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Now rolling to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And this was looking like such a promising opening drive of the game. They had it down close. They tried to run the ball there on 3rd down, didn't get it. So now it's decision time for the head coach. Do you want to pay this thing off and go for it, get aggressive here, trying to capitalize and score a tutty on the 1st drive of the game?
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They want to throw it. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Running into the open space. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
What?
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Completion to the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Kane. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Patterson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the...
He's got it, first down and more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man... down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. So they come to the line and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Dawgs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw at Stockton. Dances away to buy time. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Frazier. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The Rambling Wreck and the Dawgs have been fighting it out for a long time. No, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Puts it out of the air. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a score from the 40. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Leaves it with the running back. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rivers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Scanning the field is King. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. you think you've got the defense reeling, you just hit them with a big one, you're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot. You can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and he's into the open down the middle. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find it, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech. The Dogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Frazier. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quickly complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield is King. And the timing just a hair off. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Got a little space. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Fouls through the defense. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Steps away. Looking for the score. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia! And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Still looking, on the move. The throw. That's reeled in, it's Frazier. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense putting points on the board.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident.